So different because it's an open date. So it's not the same practice format and quite honestly not the same intensity that a normal game week Tuesday would bring. We've had more than the typical hours to sort of put it to bed and move on. Didn't practice Sunday, didn't do anything Sunday other than treatment because of the time we arrived back in Ames, and watched the film yesterday, and this was our first day back on the field. They came to work. They know there's not a game at the end of this week, so it's a little subdued, I would say. But yeah, they're ready to go again. And ready for what the Oklahoma preparation will bring. What do we have? Just short of 180 yards rushing, I think. When you're able to be balanced in that regard, and people got to respect both, it certainly opens up more holes in the passing game. So there was confidence in everything that we were doing in that regard Saturday night. Part of that was available by scheme that we were getting, and Mark put us in a good play selection to take advantage of that. Right now, oh, absolutely. Yeah, right now, absolutely. He didn't practice at all 2 weeks leading into that North Dakota State game, and when you're an athlete of his size, he was about 260 pounds at that time, and you haven't done anything conditioning with your body going into those first couple games. You're not going to be as effective as you are now. He's low 250s to mid 250s, and he's in great game shape. He played 90-some snaps at that pace down in Texas on Saturday. Yeah, he's playing at a very high level. I would challenge you to find a tight end in the country that's playing at a higher level. Boy, we'd like to see that kind of continued performance. I mean, anytime you got a back that's running over 100 yards a game, I mean you've got a legit threat in the backfield, and to do it at basically an 8-yard average per attempt, getting a guy to spit through the line of scrimmage, the front seven, and get in the secondary and be vulnerable to go all the way is a dangerous aspect of an offense. And yeah, we need him and the other guys to be in that kind of position the next 5 games. We're thin,
yeah, right,
but we have a continuity with 5 that we've now been able to have for about 3 games. That's awfully important because it's Sunday to Saturday. And we went weeks before that where we didn't have those 5 guys out there blocking together on the practice field. So to have them out there every day, every play has been very important to us. I think it's just it's another next step for him because in the past he would have been tanked coming off the field. Whether it was the interception wasn't his fault. We had a certain pattern that didn't get run the right way. The interception was not his fault. Whether he knew that at that time or not, he was unaffected from a competitive standpoint. The other pick he threw was a bad pick. It was his fault. Again, he was unaffected, and he responded every time that he had to Saturday night.